Hi, everybody. Happy Hanukkah. It's Rabbi Bernstein here, and I want to tell you a special story, and it's called The Hanukkah Bear. And since I don't have a real bear, here is the bear who's going to join us for the story. Old Bear awoke from his winter sleep. Oh, he was having such a good sleep, and he woke up. He poked his nose outside his den. What was that? Something smelled so good, something to eat. His stomach rumbled. He shook himself all over. And he decided that he had to find out what that delicious smell was. So as he began to find out where the delicious smell was, we meet a new character in the story. Her name is Baba Brena. She was making potato latkes, and she took the last potato latke from the pan and she put it in the oven with all the others. She was 97 years old. She didn't hear so well and she didn't see as well as she used to, but every year she made potato latkes, and they were the best potato latkes in the village. Every year at Hanukkah time, all of her friends came to her house, which was on the very edge of the forest. Oh, how they loved her latkes. Baba Brena always made plenty, but tonight she made twice as many as usual. Tonight was special. Tonight the rabbi was coming. Baba Brena hurried to get ready. She cleaned, she dusted. Just as she was getting ready, she heard a thump on the door. Rabbi, she said, you're here early. How nice to see you. Grump, 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 said the bear. But because she didn't see so well, guess what? She thought it was the rabbi. Happy Hanukkah to you too. Please come in. Old Bear walked into the house. Walk, 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 walk. I'll take your coat, Rabbi. My, how thick it is. Baba Brena tugged at the bear's fur. The old bear roared, growl. Oh, you want to keep your coat on? Well, that's all right. It's chilly in here. Old Bear's nose twitched. Harumph, he said. Oh, thank you, Rabbi. How kind of you to say that. The latkes will taste even better than they smell. Old Bear followed his nose to the oven. Oh, it smelled so good. Row! Rabbi, said Brena, I'm surprised at you. You know we don't eat until we light the menorah. Growl, said the bear. That's all right. I know you were teasing. I'll light the candles. Will you say the blessings? Rump, said the bear. Baba Brena struck a match and she lit the shamus candle. And then she lit the other candle from the shamish candle. The old bear muttered and growled, Rumph, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Oh, Rabbi, said Brena, Baba Brena, you say the blessings so beautifully. Baba Brena sat down at the table, and the old bear sat down beside her. Let's play dreidel. We'll use these nuts. Old Bear cracked one with his teeth. Rabbi, you won't have any nuts for the game if you eat them now. Row, said the bear. Row. He wanted to eat the nuts. Don't worry, I have plenty of nuts if you need more, Baba Brena spun the dreidel. It stopped on the letter Kimmel. I win. Baba Brena swept the nuts into her apron. Roar, the bear roared. Don't be angry, Rabbi. It's only a game. She tossed him a nut. The old bear begged for more. Rah, rah, rah. No, Rabbi, no more nuts. It's time for dinner. Baba Brena opened the oven door and took out a platter piled high with steaming potato pancakes, latkes. Old Bear sniffed the latkes as she set them on the table. Do you prefer sour cream or jam? Baba Brena asked. Roar, the old bear growled, roar. Jam, I thought so, Baba Brina smeared 5 big latkes with jam and she stacked them on Old Bear's plate. Old Bear gobbled them down. Baba Brina laughed. You should use a fork. You have jam all over your beard. She wet a towel and she wiped the old bear's face. I must tell you, Rabbi, you eat like a bear. I'm hungry like a bear, so I eat like one. I can see that, Baba Brina said. Old Bear ate and ate and ate until the latkes were all gone. He felt sleepy. His head flopped on Baba Brina's shoulder. Oh, Rabbi, you are sleepy. Who wouldn't be sleepy after such a meal? All the latkes are gone, and it's time to go home. But before you leave, I have a Hanukkah present for you, Baba Brina said. Baba Brina took a scarf from her knitting basket and she wrapped it around the bear's neck. I made it myself. Grrr, said Old Bear, and he licked Baba Brina's face. He was so happy. Baba Brina blushed. Oh, Rabbi, at my age. Old Bear shuffled to the door. Rumph, 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 he growled as he walked off into the night. Good night to you too, Rabbi, and happy Hanukkah. Baba Brina was washing the dishes when she heard another knock. Shalom, Baba Brina. All her friends stood at the door, wishing her a happy Hanukkah. Shalom, everybody, shalom, she said. How nice to see you. I'm sorry that I don't have any more latkes, but the rabbi came by and he ate them all. And then a surprise. The rabbi said, Baba Brina, it's me, the rabbi. Don't you recognize me? The rabbi couldn't have eaten your latkes, said everyone else. The rabbi's been with us the whole time at the synagogue. Baba Brina rubbed her forehead. Something strange is happening, Rabbi. I think there is an imposter going around. He looks like you. He talks like you. He even has your beard. Just then, the children cried out, look at the floor. There are bear tracks on the floor because you know what had been at Baba Brina's? The bear had been at Baba Brina's. Well, you can just imagine how she felt. A bear, and I thought it was the rabbi. Baba Brina had to sit down. Soon she began to laugh. That was a very clever bear, or a very foolish Baba Brina. Oh well, let the bear have a happy Hanukkah. I had a happy Hanukkah, and so will you, dear friends. Bring some potatoes from the cellar. Fetch my grater and my bowl. Everybody has to help. You too, Rabbi. If we all work together, soon we'll have latkes for everyone. Deep, deep in the forest, the bear was so tired from eating all those latkes that he slumbered in his den. His stomach was full of potato latkes, and the warm scarf that Baba Brina had made was wrapped around his neck. Pleasant dreams, Old Bear, and happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to everyone.